This is just another situation where political correctness is run amok in America, where it's becoming increasingly intolerant for freedom of speech, especially if you say something about a woman. Women are the most protected group among gays and Jews. You can't say anything about gays and Jews, and the feminist movement is increasingly becoming more hostile towards men. Now, this whole situation with the meteorologist in Lacrosse, Wisconsin, it was this woman. This man wrote a letter. It was stern, swift, and to the point. Now, keep in mind, you're going to see this letter in a minute when I play the video, but in the letter, the man didn't demean, demoralize, or he didn't say anything whatsoever that can be interpreted as a put down towards this woman. He just said by her being a public figure, she has a right to promote a healthy lifestyle because the meteorologist, the lady, she's overweight. And I feel that that's a double standard. Now, this is another point that I want to make. In America, we talk about a lot of overweight women that clearly just they're too lazy to exercise and lose weight, and they make excuses to supplement them for not being able to lose weight. They try to justify it and explain it away, and they talk about how the model industry and how Hollywood promotes girls out there that get eating disorders and to gag themselves and all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, if you're truly a person for free speech and you want everything to be level, equal, and on an equal playing field, if you can call out that, why not be able to call out the flip side of that, which is obesity, which is, it's not too many people dying from being too skinny. Let's just be real. You got heart disease, you got all kind of health problems that's putting a burden on taxpayers when it comes to the healthcare system from obesity, you know. So diabetes, you got a long laundry list of issues that comes from directly from obesity. So this man said, you know what? By you being a public figure, you have a responsibility to promote a healthy lifestyle. And then you got all the women writing in on Facebook, and they writing all these messages saying he makes me sick, and they were trying to like totally demagogue the man and misconstrue everything he said. Now look at this right here. This man didn't say anything that was remotely disrespectful to this woman, and they're acting like he's some kind of misogynist, that he called her off. They act like just watch it. Just watch this over the top reaction from all these women, where they just went overtly over the top to try to discredit what this man said. Look. Alright, let me get to it right here.
Now the story of the television anchor who turned the tables on the viewer who called her fat. Instead, she's using the insult to inspire others to stand up for themselves.
The truth is, I am overweight.
It's the extraordinary on-air rant everyone's talking about. A local news anchor takes time out from her broadcast to hit back at a viewer who called her fat.
You could call me fat, and yes, even obese on a doctor's chart. But to the person who wrote me that letter, do you think I don't know that?
The local anchor woman who became the headline. A TV anchor in Lacrosse, Wisconsin says back off.
Now we're learning something about the guy who called Jennifer Livingston fat. His name is Kenneth Krause, and he's an attorney in Jennifer's hometown of Lacrosse, Wisconsin. A radio station posted this picture on Facebook of a man said to be Krause. He's posing on a mountain bike, clearly in great shape. In the email he sent to Jennifer,
Now watch the letter, watch the email that he sent to her. Now tell me, where did he disrespect this woman in the email? Where did he put her down? Alright, tell me. I mean, I didn't see. Maybe you can find the outrage in it, because I didn't see it. So tell me, where do you, what could you identify in this letter that would be outrage in what he said about her? Check it out. Here it is right here.
You should lose weight. Obesity is one of the worst choices a person can make. I leave you this note hoping that you'll reconsider your responsibility as a local public personality to present and promote a healthy lifestyle. Now Facebook users are lashing
Wow,
out.
that was very offensive.
Excuse for a man. People like him make me sick.
You know nothing about me but what you see on the outside. And I am much more.
That's all he
than a
needs to
number on
know.
a scale.
Jennifer says she spoke out to give others courage to stand up for themselves.
This was a personal attack. It was meant to hurt my feelings. It was meant to shame me into losing weight.
But Jennifer herself
Hurts her
facing
feelings?
criticism. One blogger called her overly sensitive.
Thank you.
Public eye. You should be big enough to ignore every one of us every day gets stupid and I actually think and what he did was turn blue. She was behaving like a bully.
Finding himself under
Thank you.
Kenneth Krause wrote a follow-up email, and he's sticking to his guns. He's even suggesting that Jennifer start a diet right away. I hope she will finally take advantage of a rare and golden opportunity by transforming herself for all of her viewers to see.
Attacks like this are not okay.
Thank God that man didn't back down. And like I said, you look at the email that he sent, it was nothing in there that was disparaging, that could have been interpreted as a put down. He didn't call her out of her name. He didn't demean her as a person. He just said, you're a public figure, and it's a double standard. Like I just said, you hear constantly all the time in Hollywood how they promote these skinny anorexic stick figure type women. Oh, and they making little girls purge and have eating disorders and gag and all that kind of stuff. Okay, they call that out all the time. You calling that out, so it should be level in an equal playing field. If you call out women that are too thin and they promoting an unhealthy image for little girls, you should be able to call out the flip side of that, obesity. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's hypocritical and it's a double standard. Let's just be real. Like I said, you don't see people getting rushed to the hospital having medical emergencies from being too thin. You don't see people dying from being too skinny. Alright? But we see overweight health related emergencies all the time from people being obese. Hypocrisy, double standard.